What's up, XFL Nation? This is Bird Gang 114. I'm Ed.
And I'm Cam.
And today we're going to talk to you about XFL free agents who can play in the NFL. So before we start, we'd like to say if you could like and subscribe and leave a comment, we would appreciate it. And let's start the list off. So the first one is the most obvious one, is probably who would be the MVP of the league, is the quarterback from the Houston Roughnecks, and that's P.J. Walker. I would say he's probably going to be the first one to sign somewhere. He's very mobile. His accuracy is not bad. He definitely deserves a position somewhere on some team as a quarterback. Not necessarily a starter, but either a backup or third string, but he definitely belongs.
For me, he's only 25, I think, if I was right. But he's young, and he could develop with any coach in the NFL. And I think he could be really good with anybody. For a backup, at least, any team. I would like to see him on the Eagles.
Me
if
too.
you know, if we're Eagles fans. But I would like to see him as a backup of ours. I think he could do good. For me, the second person on the list I'm thinking of that should go there, that is actually from Houston Roughnecks again. And his name is Cam Phelps. His favorite target, P.J. Walker. I thought this guy was fast. He was open, and you're always, oh shit, he's going deep to him. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, he might burn him.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely should be on a team somewhere. He not necessarily as the number one
or two or three, but at least a backup outside.
He could be a 3 or 4, that's for sure.
But he'd be a great backup outside to put in.
He absolutely, and he'd probably be a good special teamer. He's very fast. He's got speed. Most NFL teams are looking for speed. Another player that we would say that could be in the NFL, and
it's another speedster.
Yeah, his name's Trey McBride from LA, the receiver. I believe he played in Buffalo before, but he deserves another shot. He was playing through pain with the ribs, and he just made deep play after deep play. He was open. So I would say, NFL loves speed. He has speed. He should be able to find a spot somewhere. On some team.
Well, this next guy I got in mind, this guy used to play for 12 different teams. He's a quarterback, and he was from LA, so I think you guys already know. His name is Josh Johnson. I thought once he came in for LA, you felt like the LA team offense was set. It's because I felt like the quarterback was good. And this is exactly why he should go back. If he does good in LA and got the team going, I feel like he's a good player.
He definitely should be able to be a backup or a third stringer on some team. He definitely has command of the huddle and his players, and it seems like he has a nice tight spiral, can throw a nice deep ball and intermediate passes. He should be fine. He should be given another chance. Another guy that I like is from the Dallas Renegades is the tight end. He's like huge. He's 6'7", and his name is Donald Parham. And he seems like he'd be a red zone threat. Not necessarily the most fastest guy, but he looked like he could find the open zones and make plays. Good hands. He should be given a shot somewhere.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought he's like one of those tight ends that definitely came out for Dallas Renegades. And you're like, oh, definitely his player to throw to. So my next one's to be another quarterback. His name is Jordan Tiamo. He is a great read option quarterback, and I think teams who will get him will be like Panthers and stuff like that, who does a lot of read options, I feel like. So he was doing great with those. He had some good accuracy. I like him. I think he could definitely be a good 2 or 3 for the NFL.
And another guy, actually, who's on the Houston Roughnecks is a corner by the name of Dietrich Nichols. He made
3 picks this season.
Yeah.
Led the XFL. He led.
Yeah,
it was great.
Made 1 pick one game, 2 picks another game. He could definitely play. He should be given a shot. You're telling me that? Have you seen Ronald Darby?
I'd rather have this guy on
I'd rather
XFL.
have him too. Come on.
I know.
Give the guy a shot somewhere. He should be given a chance. He can make a play. He's around the ball, so he should be given a shot.
Now, this guy I think is most underrated. He was a defensive lineman from New York Guardians. He had the most sacks as well here. Kayvon Walker, right? That's his first name. He had 4.5 sacks.
And last name.
Okay. 4.5 sacks. He had 9 hits and 5 tackles for loss. To me, for that as a D tackle, that is very impressive to me. I feel like he should definitely be a 3 or 4 D tackle for somebody. I don't even question it. He should definitely get somewhere.
And another guy that we like, which was making plays until he got hurt, which is unfortunate. Yeah, because that's kind of his MO. Is maybe if you watch the XFL games, you probably heard of him, Nelson Spruce. I mean, the guy gets open. It's just he's injury prone. That's the only thing that's holding him back. But hopefully he can find his way onto someone's camp roster, and maybe you never know, he can stick.
Well, I'm going to stick with LA here. I want to talk about the tight end, Jordan Smallwood. This guy took some hits. He got some catches. It was like every time when LA needed something, it went to Jordan Smallwood. And I thought he did a great job.
He definitely was open. He made plays. Like you said, he took a hit. I liked him. I think he was my favorite tight end in the whole league, even better than Donald Parham from...
That's close. I like them both.
Yeah, it was good. Another guy that I think
should be back.
QB. The Eagle fans know who he is. He never actually got to play in a game, but he was on our team for a while. And so our coach there, Doug Peterson, must have saw something in him. But Luis Perez, I mean, for a guy that never played in high school, learned off of YouTube, not bad.
Definitely.
I mean, as soon as he walked in and
he
took
definitely
over
got the New York going.
Yeah.
If there was another week this week, I actually had New York winning Houston. And it was because of Perez's offense. He's going to control the offense, and New York defense would have beat Houston.
You're telling me some team can't develop
I was going
to
say, I think Perez is a way better team. It was Matt McGlowan.
He definitely has potential.
Definitely. And then this is one of my favorite players in the XFL. And he is from Houston Roughnecks again here. Safety, Kody Brown. This guy could hit.
That guy can hit.
So, not just him playing as safety. He had 2 picks also and a sack or something like that. At the end, 1 or 2 sacks. But this guy could hit. And that's what I like about him. And he could definitely not just play safety. I think special teamer at least. So I think that is a must sign to the NFL. I think he was a low-key one of the best defenders.
The only running back that I see in the league that could possibly catch somewhere, he was the league's rusher. He was from Tampa Bay. His name's Davion Smith. I mean, if any running back catches anywhere, it would possibly be him, because he could definitely run. He break tackles, go up the middle, take it to the outside. But that would be my only choice at running back.
For me, I'm going to give you a slot receiver. Now, slot receivers are a little different than outside receivers. So my slot receiver is going to be Personnel, the guy from St. Louis. I actually thought Tiamo was looking for him a lot. So I like him. He was a great slot, and sometimes you don't need to be the outside receiver. You need a slot receiver.
I agree. He was the best receiver on that team. He definitely made plays. He's not. I wouldn't say he's like Cam Phillips or like.
Well, that's an outside receiver.
That's what
this
I'm saying.
Guy's a slot receiver.
This guy worked
inside
zones and everything, found in spots and caught the ball. He definitely should be looked at by an NFL team and should catch on because, I mean, he made plays. He obviously can play ball. Once again, it's sad that they had to cut the season short, but we're all hoping about, and thinking about next year already. And once again, if you can like and subscribe, we appreciate it. And if you could check out our other videos coming up, we're going to be doing some stuff on the Eagles again and maybe some WWE stuff. Everyone stay healthy, and remember, this is all for the love of football.